Hello everyone, this is Vicki Walls and I am the therapist who cares, and my goal is to help you to become a better you. I'm a licensed professional counselor intern in the Dallas area. And what I mean by intern is I have completed my schooling. I have a master's degree in counseling psychology. I have taken and passed the National Counselor exam, and I am in the process of receiving 3,000 hours in which I am being supervised by Dr. Tanisha Guy as I complete those hours. If you would like to know more about me, please view my video on YouTube titled The Natural Therapist, in which I talk more about my educational background and why I decided to pursue the field of counseling. I would like to start off by saying Happy New Year! Yay! It's a blessing to live to see another year. And I pray that what lies before me is better than what I left behind me. Okay, and this is basically the time of year where people set New Year resolutions. They want to start fresh. They want to turn over a new leaf. They want to just be more successful in the new year. Now, most of us who are setting New Year resolution, let's be honest with ourselves. Is this a New Year resolution that we set before in the past, but we were not successful with completing it? And if you are, trust me, you're not alone, because I have done it and still doing it. But let's look at why we were setting the same New Year resolution. Why are we not completing our New Year resolutions? What is stopping us from being successful to completing this? Why are we making excuses and saying, you know what, maybe it's not for us? Is it because we are not dedicated? Is it because we're just too busy, not able to commit? Or is it because the New Year resolutions or goals that you're setting are not appropriate ones? So what I would like to talk about in this video, I would like to talk about characteristics of appropriate goals. Okay. So the first characteristic I would like to talk about, and these characteristics, they're not presented in, certain orders of, which one is better. The most important thing is just to make sure whenever you set a goal, your goals have the following characteristic. The first characteristic is when you're setting a goal, you need to make sure that the goal you set is within your skills and within your abilities. Let's not set a goal to become a professional singer or a great singer, but you really can't sing. You probably have the determination, you probably have the willpower and the passion to be a great singer, but is that really a skill of yours? Is that skill great enough to take you to that level that you really want to get to? It's important that you know your strength, and it's important that you know your weakness. Because the more you know your strength and weakness, the more goals you can achieve. So make sure that goal is within your skill and it's within your ability. Okay? Next, another characteristic is make sure that you are being realistic. It is busy. I know we have a lot going on in our life, and we are, we want to be successful, and, we want to do a lot of things, but we really don't have enough time and enough hands and enough arm to do it. So we kind of just do a lot, and it really ends up being a little because you're not successful in doing it because you're doing so much. Let's be realistic when you are setting these goals. When you set your goals and you set your objective to reach those goals, make sure it's really realistic, something that you can really do. For example, let's say you are in the spelling bee and you want to win. So you set a goal to study. So you may say, I want to study four words a day. Okay, that sounds realistic. That's something you can do, based on your schedule and what you have going on in your life. I probably can squeeze in 4 words a day, and I really can learn that, and I really can commit to that. Let's not set a goal where we're going to learn 50 new words a day. Is that really something you can do? Do you really have enough time to sit down and study 50 different words, 50 new words a day? That's a lot. So make sure your goal is realistic, something that you can do. Now, if you can do that, then go ahead with it. But if you can't, then don't do that, because you're really setting yourself up for failure. Before you know it, you would be discouraged because you say you're going to study 50 and you only did 10. So why should I even bother? I can't even do it. I give up and you quit. So make sure your goal is realistic. And the next characteristic is make sure your goal is measurable. Make sure you're able to see the progress in your goal. It's very important to be able to measure the progress toward a goal. It's especially to recognize, it is especially important to recognize when you have accomplished that goal. You don't want to continue to work on a goal that you have already mastered. Now you can replace that goal with something else that you need to work on that's a little bit more urgent than that. So measuring a goal can help you to see your progress, and it can motivate you to continue. It can also let you know when you need to put forth more effort in that goal. My God, what is going on with my mouth? It's like my tongue, because the goal's got my tongue. Whatever, I don't know. But anyway, measuring your goals can help you to stay motivated, and it can let you know when you have accomplished that goal, and it also can let you know when you need to put forth more effort toward that goal. Okay, and the next characteristic is to make sure your goal is within your control. Something that you can do. And what I mean by that is, let's not set a goal. For example, my goal is for this man to love me. That's not within your control, because you cannot control other people. You cannot make another person love you. You can set a goal such as, I want to be a better person, by being more positive, by being nice to people, being considerate, and pondering before I speak. And of course that will make you pleasant to be around. So of course more people would probably like you, but still you cannot make other people like you. You cannot control other people. So make sure that goal is within your control. And this is a characteristic, and I'm looking down because I have my characteristics on paper because I want to make sure I don't forget something. But make sure your goal is flexible, because sometimes things will not go the way you anticipate them. But you should be able to look at your goal and make the changes that are necessary. For example, you may get another job. You may lose a job. You may get a house. You may end up pregnant or getting married. And because of this, you're not able to commit the time that you need to your goal. So if you need to change it, change it. For example, if your goal is to lose 20 pounds in 1 month, then you may have to change that to lose 10 pounds in 1 month. You may have to change working out 4 days a week to working out 2 days a week. But the main thing is you're still working towards your goal. A lot of us, when that happens, we just quit. We give up. Because, we're not able to achieve that. Life goes on. We lose focus. And there it goes. We drop the ball. To me, it's kind of like driving in a car. You know how you have your navigator and your navigation system, and you're trying to get to a destination. But sometimes the navigation doesn't have constructions. Because the construction is so new, so it doesn't have it in there. So you have to take a detour. And and sometimes when people take a detour, they're off track. They feel like, what's the use? But you have to be able to look at the overall picture. You have to be able to focus on what your goal is, and your goal is to get wherever you're going. So if you have to detour, it doesn't matter that you're off track or you have to take extra miles to get there. What matters is you are still working toward that goal. And if I have to go out the way to get there, I am going to get there. The most important thing is getting there. So make sure you focus. You're focused when you're setting these goals. Because when life tells you to take a left and you have to, then hey, as long as you get to that destination, then that's fine. So again, the characteristics of appropriate goals are: make sure your goals are within your skills, within your abilities. Make sure your goals are measurable. Make sure your goals are realistic. Make sure your goals are within your control, and make sure your goals are flexible. And this is not a characteristic, but make sure you are focused on your overall goal. And I'm sure you will reach that destination. Again, my name is Vicky, and it was a pleasure speaking with you guys. And I hope what I said has helped you. If you have any questions, any comments, please leave it in the comment box. If you have a suggestion for a topic, please leave that in the index box. I plan on making a video every week, so please make sure you stop by to, check out my new video. If you would like to subscribe, that would be great, because you would definitely know when I made a video and post it, so you can come and check it out. But I really love talking to you guys, and again, my goal is to educate everyone and to help you guys out any way that I can. If you need someone to talk to, if you would like to speak with a professional counselor, please email me, inbox me. I have a Skype account. You can Skype me. Just get in touch with me, and we can set something up. It was a pleasure speaking with you. And again, this is Vicky with the Quickie, and I will see you next week. You have a blessed day.